My name is Charlotte Heald, and I'm a holistic health coach to ambitious and driven rural women in New Zealand. I got invited to speak at a wellbeing event in our community, and the invitation list went out to about 200. And when she told me that, I was like, wow. And then we ended up having about 90 who came on the night, and I presented two different workshops. There was a couple of newspaper articles. And then on the back end of that, I opened up my self-care program again for the first time in 2 years. I signed up 11 for that. I have never felt so much in my power as when I stood on that big stage, and I was thinking of you and all that we had worked through together. And I just really wanted to acknowledge that and share that with you because it was super powerful. Thank you for your support. Everything that we did when we worked together is never lost.
Hello, hello, my friends. It is Laurie-Ann Mirabito, and you're listening to Public Speaking Monetization Tips. If you're a coach, consultant, or a service provider looking to learn how to leverage speaking opportunities to grow your business, you are in the right place. And I am so glad that you're here. We're talking about attracting your ideal clients. Start thinking about being a speaker. I want you to start visualizing, if you're a visual person, you on a stage, you talking and speaking to an audience that might be virtual, holding the microphone. Just start to visualize that. Along with that, I want you to claim that you're a speaker. And what that means is I want you to add speaker to your social media bios. We have got to attract the right people, and people need to start knowing, understanding that you are a speaker. Because if you don't decide that you're a speaker, they're not going to be able to guess if you're a speaker. Meeting planners and also potential clients, because you never know that your potential client could refer you to somebody that they know is looking for speakers. So we need to claim this title. A little advanced tip is to put a page on your website. If this is not something that you feel comfortable with quite yet, just put this as a future task. Putting a page that is dedicated to your speaking, that you're available to be hired, is going to help meeting planners. Now, this is not to be in your about section. You actually want a physical entire page dedicated to you being a speaker, so that when a meeting planner or somebody who is looking for a speaker with your expertise, when they come to your website, they see the tab that says speaker. That is the first place and probably the only place that they are going to go to. Now, what needs to go on your speaker webpage? There's a few things that need to be there. One is pictures of you speaking, and you can add those as you get them, especially if you're just starting out. The 3 different titles, really great, provocative titles that make people say, "Ooh, I want to know what that is all about." So 3 different talks, a little description about the talk, and a line that says, "This talk is perfect for," and you can explain. A couple of other things that should go on this speaker webpage is a long and short bio and some headshots. And if you have any testimonials from previous speaking events, include those in here as well. And when you're pitching yourself, don't get disappointed if you don't hear anything back. Remember, meeting planners, especially big conferences, they're very busy and they don't always have the time to actually reply to every pitch that they get. A client of mine was a storytelling expert for the business community, and she pitched the marketing cruise. She wanted to go on this cruise and be a speaker on it. So she pitched them. Crickets. Crickets for 2 years. And then she got an offer to speak on the cruise. Why the delay? Because her talk, her pitch that she shared with them didn't tie in with their theme. So don't take it personally if you don't hear back from them. You never know when they're going to reach out to you, and they will reach out to you if your talk is perfect with what they are trying to accomplish in that particular conference. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't have follow-up. You'll also have some follow-up, but this is how we get into this new habit, and this is how we attract new clients, because the more that we can get out there in front of the right audiences, the more perfect clients are going to come into your world. So I want you to attract the most ideal clients for your business. If you're ready to make your next talk work for you, whether it's for a fee or no fee, Feel free to book a call with me. The link is right down in the show notes, and together we will make sure that every stage you step onto turns into your next opportunity. And I will see you in the next episode, which is part 2 of attracting your ideal clients.